First, we have Amazon SQS, which stands for Simple Queue Service. It allows you to send, store, and receive messages between different components of your application. This is particularly useful for decoupling services, meaning that one part of your application can work independently from another. Then we have Lambda, which is a serverless computing service. It lets you run code in response to events without managing servers. Next, there are various endpoints for communication, like HTTPS, endpoints for web services, email notifications, and mobile push notifications. You can also send SMS messages to mobile devices. For data streaming, Amazon Data Firehose is a great tool that helps in loading data into data lakes and analytics services. Lastly, we have service providers like Datadog, MongoDB, and Splunk, which offer specialized services for monitoring, database management, and data analysis. In summary, these tools and services work together to streamline data handling and improve application performance. You can access and manage Amazon SNS in several ways. The first option is through the AWS Management Console, which provides a user-friendly graphical interface. This is great for users who prefer to click through options rather than using code. Another method is the AWS Command Line Interface, or CLI, which allows you to interact with SNS using commands in your terminal. Lastly, you can use AWS SDKs, which are software development kits that let you integrate SNS into your applications using various programming languages. Think of it like choosing how to send a message to a friend. You could call them, send a text, or even write a letter. Each method has its own advantages, just like the different ways to access SNS. In summary, whether you prefer a graphical interface, command line, or programming integration, Amazon SNS offers multiple ways to manage notifications effectively. The Amazon SNS console offers a user-friendly interface that allows you to create topics and subscriptions, send and receive messages, and monitor events and logs. For more advanced configurations, you can use the AWS Command Line Interface, or AWS CLI, which gives you direct access to the SNS API. Additionally, AWS provides software development kits, or SDKs, in various programming languages to help you integrate SNS into your applications. One common scenario for using Amazon SNS is called the fan-out scenario. In this case, when a message is published to an SNS topic, it can be sent to multiple endpoints simultaneously. For example, imagine you have an application that sends a notification every time a new order is placed. This notification can be sent to various services like Amazon SQS queues or Lambda functions, allowing them to process the order in parallel. In summary, Amazon SNS is a powerful tool for creating scalable and efficient communication between applications. Fan-out is a powerful feature that allows you to send notifications to multiple destinations at once. For instance, you can fan out messages to Firehose delivery streams, which can then process and store data in real time. Another option is to send notifications to Lambda functions, enabling automated processing of events without needing to manage servers. Additionally, you can direct messages to Amazon SQS queues for asynchronous processing, which helps in decoupling components of your application. You can also send notifications to HTTPS endpoints, allowing external systems to receive updates. Think of it like a tree where the trunk represents your original message, and each branch represents a different service that can act on that message. This way, you ensure that your notifications reach all the necessary parts of your system efficiently. In summary, Amazon SNS allows you to distribute notifications widely, enabling various services to respond to events in a flexible and efficient manner. Amazon SNS allows you to send messages to different endpoints, like mobile applications or even other applications. It's important to note that there are no upfront costs associated with using SNS. Instead, you pay based on how many messages you send and deliver. There's also a free tier available, which is a great way to start without any initial investment. The pricing can vary depending on the type of endpoint you're using, so it's good to check the details. One of the key features of Amazon SNS is its ability to manage messages effectively. For example, if you have an application that needs to notify users about updates, you can set it up to send push notifications directly to their mobile devices. This ensures that users receive timely information, enhancing their experience. In summary, Amazon SNS is a powerful tool for sending notifications and managing messages, making it easier for applications to communicate with users and other applications. Additionally, SNS allows for message archiving, replay, and analytics. You can archive messages in various ways, such as by subscribing Firehose delivery streams to SNS topics. This means you can send notifications to different analytics endpoints, like Amazon S3 buckets or Amazon Redshift tables. For FIFO topics, SNS provides a no-code way to archive messages directly within the topic, allowing subscribers to retrieve or replay those messages later. Another feature is message attributes, which let you add metadata to your messages. By default, every subscriber receives all messages published to a topic. However, if a subscriber wants to receive only specific messages, they can set a filter policy. This policy can be based on message attributes, allowing for more tailored communication. In summary, Amazon SNS offers robust features for message management, including archiving, filtering, and metadata support. First, monitoring is crucial. You can keep an eye on various metrics like the number of messages that are published, delivered, or even those that fail. This helps you understand how well your messaging system is performing. To take it a step further, you can set up CloudWatch alarms. These alarms can trigger automated actions if any of your SNS metrics exceed certain thresholds, ensuring you respond quickly to any issues. Additionally, if a message cannot be delivered, Amazon SNS can send it to a dead letter queue in Amazon SQS. This is like having a backup plan for messages that can't reach their destination. You can also subscribe an SQS queue to an SNS topic, allowing for efficient message processing. In summary, with monitoring, alarms, and dead letter queues, Amazon SNS provides a robust way to manage notifications and ensure reliable message delivery across your applications. First, you can update or change your Amazon SNS configurations using change sets, which means you don't have to do everything manually. This makes it easier to keep your settings current. Additionally, you can track API calls made to Amazon SNS. This includes monitoring who accessed or modified topics, which is crucial for maintaining security. To ensure everything is secure and compliant, you can analyze logs to detect any unauthorized or unexpected activities. Integrating with Amazon CloudWatch or AWS Security Hub can help you create alerts based on specific events. For instance, if there's unusual activity, you'll be notified right away. Moreover, Amazon SNS supports event-driven processing, allowing you to automatically trigger functions in response to notifications. You can also modify or filter messages before they are forwarded, which is useful for data transformation. In summary, Amazon SNS offers powerful tools for managing notifications, ensuring security, and automating workflows. You can define specific permissions for users or roles, allowing you to control who can access which SNS topics. This is done using identity-based policies, which help enforce security best practices by restricting access. Additionally, you can encrypt messages at rest, either using AWS-managed keys or your own customer-managed keys to protect sensitive information. To maintain compliance with security regulations, it's important to audit key usage regularly. You can also trace message delivery across various AWS services, like Lambda, to see how messages flow through your system. By visualizing the time it takes for messages to be published, you can identify any latency issues. Lastly, monitoring for errors and retries helps troubleshoot any delivery failures. In summary, managing access and security in Amazon SNS is vital for ensuring safe and efficient communication.